circles within circles all alone. Have to stop myself from climbing on a table full of empties to yell, why can't I ever stop when I wanna stay? Why can't I ever drop what I wanna stay? I'm all right through our days. I'm always throwing hack weight. Never, ever, 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 right off. No, never, ever, never, ever, right off. No, never, 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 ever, right off. No, never, 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 ever, right off. No, never, ever, 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 right off. No, never, 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 ever, right off. No, never, 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 ever, right off. No, never, ever. And the senior Bonspiel winners, circa 1963, are all staring, glaring disapprovingly from the frame in that old photograph of me. Have to stand there on the way for an answer I can't give, so tell me why can't I draw right up to what I wanna say? Why can't I ever stop where I wanna stay? I roar right through our years, drift right through our months, I slide right through our days. I'm always throwing hack waves. Never, ever, 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 right off. No, never, never, ever, ever, right off. No, never, 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 ever, right off. No, never, 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 ever. That was fun. Oh my. Oh, I do love that song. What a fucking great band. We saw them once in Winnipeg, Allison, when we were at that Juno party, and we went to that big rich mansion after, and they had that band playing in the living room. That was the Weaker Thans. Cool band, cool band. What key were we doing this in? C, right?
D, I think.
Human Highway? Or we're doing it in D?
I think so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, am I doing it up there?
I have no idea.
I think I'm doing it down here. This is the beauty of the all request show. Okay, I'm going to transpose it down there. I think that's what I'm supposed to be anyways. How you doing tonight, Mr. Grant? Haven't spoke to you much, sorry.
I'm doing fine, man.
That's good, that's good. You excited you're leaving us?
Oh, excited. Yes.
You going down to Costa Rica for
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
a couple of weeks?
And then some.
That's cool. That's cool. If anybody here has an extra parking spot near the airport that they want to let Mr. Grant Uber in and out of, that would be cool. Costa Rica, that's awesome. I wish I was going to Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I couldn't deal with that right now.
No.
Not in my life, no. But I am excited for you to be going there.
Maybe you can make it like in a month.
Yeah, maybe. And you're going down to see your brother and just sit on the beach and drink beer.
That's it. Yeah.
So good. Lucky for you. Lucky for you.
Eat some seafood.
Eat some seafood. Is there good Costa Rican seafood?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see. I find that insulting. Because I'd like to have good seafood here. I'm insulted that it doesn't exist here like that.
Well, different ocean from like St. John's or what you're used to.
True, true.
I don't think they get cod down there. I'm not sure.
Probably not. Well, I don't know.
Mahi mahi.
That's what I was
Mahi mahi, yeah, exactly.
I prefer cod.
Yeah.
Joe, Cuba, 3 weeks away. That's cool. That'll be a fun time. Didn't you just get back, or aren't you there now? Are you 3 weeks away from coming home? Is that what you're trying to say? Seems like you're always in Cuba at this time of year, Joe. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's fantastic that you can do it, but MLM, we'll do. Yes, Justin, let's go down to Brazil sometime. That would be a hell of a lot of fun. I need to sell a few hundred skateboards first to make that happen. This is for Mr. Grant. Stanley, all right down there, buddy?
He's doing fine.
Excellent, excellent. Where are we here on the set list? Oh, we got 2 songs left. This is cool. Time is going perfect. Everything is going good. Elaine, I'm enjoying your beer. I'm cutting out again. I gotta get this more of these cables. I come down from the misty mountain. I get lost on the human highway. Take my head, refreshing fountain. Take my eyes from what they've seen. Take my head and change my mind. How could people get so unkind? I come down from the crooked mansion. I went looking for the DJ's daughter. Since that day I heard it mentioned that my name is on the line. Now my name is on the line. How can people get so unkind? Now my name is on the line. How could people get so unkind? Fuck me. I come down from the misty mountain. I got lost on the human highway. Take my head, refreshing fountain. Take my eyes from what they've seen. Take my head and change my mind. How could people get so unkind? Coming in for a beer. Oh, I didn't have much in the way of talking points this week. It's been, like I said, I was trying to stay away from Allison, of course, because the last thing, we want is for Allison to be sick. So I've been sort of, what do you call it? Stowing away in my bedroom with a mask on. And I'm feeling way over it. Neil's had it too.
Yeah, I was kind enough to give it to you. I mean, like,
You started like 4 days before, yeah.
Season forgiving, right? So yeah.
But I've been good. We've been canceling all rehearsals. This is the first time we've been together in a while, just because we've been waiting on everybody. Seems to be non-contagious, especially with Mr. Grant going away. So that's all cool. But
And just for the record, I did not pass him on to him because of mutual use of the little mauve-colored hippo.
True. It's probably your toothbrush that I keep using by mistake.
That's probably what it was, yeah.
Do we have new toothbrushes in there? It's weird. There's
No, it's
3
the same-
toothbrushes there
Yeah,
now.
it's the same ones.
Why are there 3?
I don't know. One for Jack.
I'm just wondering why the one that I'm using looks like it's 10 years old and there's 2 like new ones there.
I don't know. Mine's the green one, just for clarification.
Yeah, I use that one from time to time.
Yeah, no.
I got a bunion that green one is really good for getting on.
Excellent. Glad
Gets
to
right in
hear
that
it.
crack
Yes,
in my
indeed.
foot. David, all is good with you, my friend. We haven't quite got the camera set up yet so that you're fully easily accessible. But here we come. Allison's got this under control. Look at that.
Allison's got some great
Actually,
shots.
this is a great shot of.
Yeah,
It's a really good shot of Steve. It sort of looks very cinematic. Of Dave. Oh Jesus! Am I saying Steve again?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
For a second.
Sorry, Dave.
We don't give him a microphone yet.
Yeah.
So he can't defend
Well, you should
himself.
actually be pretty in with those overheads. Just say something.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, you're in there.
Can you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can hear you. There's a lot of microphones around you. I mean, we will give you an actual vocal mic, but I just haven't got that in done yet.
No, I don't think that's
Okay, we don't need to go that far with it. Okay.
He's
There's-
noisy enough as it is. He plays drums, right?
Let's not add to it, shall we?
But things are good, David?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent.
Little off-season gear maintenance
Mhm.
for the fishing stuff.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure there's lots of stuff that you can fuck around with.
Lots of it.
Yep, I
Cleaning
understand.
and fixing and chomping at the bit.
There's a picture for us to do. You're going to talk about something.
Lisa Anthony says, it's a great shot. There you go, you're the gray behind Dave. What was that, Alison?
We're going to share that exciting thing that Andrew Young has been.
Yes, yeah, it's just... So, Alison turned me on to this thing that she had gotten from Andrew Young husband, who I think had gotten it from Jeff Seymour. And anyways,
No,
it's
Jeff Young husband.
Jeff Young husband.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, okay. But he had got it from Jeff Seymour, or was it Jeff Young
No,
husband?
Jeff Young husband.
Yeah, you got it from
Okay.
Andrew Seymour.
I thought it was Jeff. This whole thing reeks of Jeff. Of Jeff. You had said Jeff Seymour, and I went, "Oh, that could work," but it
No.
reeks of Jeff Young husband. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what it is. Yeah. So this came to our brain by way of Jeff. Thank you, Jeff from Jigger. And do you got a picture there, Alison?
Yeah.
It's this guy named Bobby Fingers. He's Irish, and he does these scale models. Fucking unbelievable. I don't know how long it takes him to do these. I mean, probably, I don't know. It takes, anyways. So he's got all these scenes, and they're based on like Michael Jackson's head exploding when he was doing the Pepsi commercial, or Joe Rogan with the Black Eyed Keys. Black Eyed Keys is the band that I was talking about the other day. The fucking little T-shirt wearing teenagers who are now in their 50s.
Is that like the Black Keys?
The Black Keys.
Yes.
Isn't that what I said?
No,
you said the
you said
Black
Black Eyed Keys.
Oh, the Black Eyed Keys. Oh, is that what I said? Fucking glasses. Sorry, the Black Keys. And there's and the one that we watched the other night was I don't know if you guys in the was it in the 90s that Fabio got anyways, he was on a roller coaster. They were doing this new roller coaster, and Fabio was sitting on a roller coaster with 35 women surrounding him, with his hair perfect and everything, and to launch this new roller coaster. Anyways, the story is that a Canada Goose hit him in the face, because when the roller coaster came in, he was covered in blood and there was goose feathers everywhere. But they have yet to prove whether it was actually hit him or the front of the car, and that was just blood from it. Anyway, so Bobby Fingers does a fucking diorama of this, but of course investigates the whole thing. So each diorama that he explains, he talks about it for 15 to 20 minutes on average. His story is phenomenal to watch, and while he's telling this crazy story with an amazing Irish accent and like way overuse of the word cunt, just fucking great. So while he's telling these stories, you see him building the dioramas and building the little wheels for the fucking thing, and the little chain links that go together to put the carts together. Anyways, it's fucking hysterical. His technical craft is fascinating. B, his voice is mesmerizing, and his story is infectious. And not only that, while he's doing it, he'll say, and then I went away for the weekend and I went to play some kind of a festival, and you see his band like playing like with large fucking festivals, and he's the singer, and it's just, but does he wear a mask when he's singing or something?
Yeah,
I can't remember. Anyways.
Crazy.
It's the way that he brings you into his life it's a fantastic use of the internet and YouTube. And of course he has a audiobook which contains all of these codes if you read through the audiobook, you will be able to decipher these codes. When he's finished one of these dioramas that takes him like a year or so to do, he boxes it up, insulates it, and buries it with a GPS code. And you can go find it if you can find the code in his audiobook, which is like a Harlequin romance. It's
really
fucking
bad.
hysterical. It's so good. His name is Bobby Fingers, and he's been on the tube here a lot the last week. So thanks to Jeff Younghusband for pointing that out to us and getting him over here. And Bobby Fingers was hoping when he did the Joe Rogan one that, you know, in doing a tribute to Joe Rogan, the Joe Rogan podcast, people would start following him on, you know, get an uptick and stuff. So I'm following suit, mentioning Bobby Fingers. And if it gets to him that some dumb Canadian country folk singer in the middle of winter mentioned him and actually wants him on the show to do an interview where we can just call each other cunts for 10 minutes, I'm all for it. So Bobby Fingers, the ball is in your court. If somebody could just please share it with him, that would be great. There's 32 of you watching tonight. I'm sure at least 6 of you know him, so give him a call. No, but do look him up and annoy him with emails about the fucking Whiskey Wednesday show, wanting to have him as a guest. It'd be good to get him really mad too. He fights a lot too.
And you thought he was Newfie.
I thought he was a Newfie, yeah. And just thinking about him, the accent's coming back a little bit.
Down the street, the dogs are barking, and the day is getting dark. As the night comes a falling, the dogs lose their bark, and the silent night will shatter from the sounds inside my mind. I'm just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. From the crossroads of my doorstep, my eyes start to fade, and I cast my head back to the room where my love and I had laid. And I gaze back to the streets and the sidewalk and the signs. I'm just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. Mr. Grant. It's a restless, hungry feeling that don't mean no one no good. When everything I'm saying, you can't say it just as good. And you are right from your side, and I'm right from mine. We're both just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. And tonight with a Bowmore 14-year-old. Nicely done there, Tony Arkell. Tony, Ron, Joe, everybody's still here. Deb, great to see you all. Thank you so much. That was for Rod Nolan there, a little one too many mornings.
Next week we have Luc Mercier on the show, and it looks like Tony Gale will be a guest as well. Tony Gale will be the skateboarding guest, where we'll talk about skateboarding and his life and career. He's got an amazing. He's the UK skateboarding, sort of guy. He owns one of the big shops over there and stuff. He's a great contributor to the sport, and a fucking amazing skater. And we've got the video rewind. Deb says, "Ken, you're swearing more this week." Really? Seems weird. I have to look back at the shows and see if I've been hitting my quota.
That's right.
Yeah. And Luke will be joining me and Neil. And we found all the old fiddle charts from the days when Music for Goats was a fiddle band. So we'll probably just play a bunch of fiddle tunes next week, and have some skateboarding, and that'll be really cool. So check that out.
Fiddle around.
We'll just fiddle around. Oh my God, good and well done, Neil. Now, Jeannie, you'd requested U2's Bad. No, Charmaine. Oh, you're right. Charmaine had requested U2's Bad, and I said absolutely before I realized that with our limited rehearsals last week, trying to stay away from everybody, that we maybe should have a chance to rehearse it. So we moved it into the video rewind, and we're going to play a version. I believe it was a solo version of me sitting right here playing it. So I'm just going to play it for you right now. This is me playing. I'm just going to do a quick costume change, and then we're going to play Bad. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for being a part of our life. Thank you for David and Neil and Mr. Grant for coming out, and for Allison for running the show tonight so seamlessly. I know it's a challenge. And Jack sitting on your lap this week too. That's been an extra little addition to your workload there. So I'm not going to talk too much about it, but there's people phoning you and trying to get into your house and talk to you about sort of helping you find money. Fucking stay away from them. They're all fucking pricks. That's all I'm going to say about it. Still be nice to them if you can. But eventually you've got to stand up and say, get the fuck out of my house. You've talked. You said you were going to be here 10 minutes. You're into 50 minutes, and you're still saying the same shit, and you're not answering my questions. Get the fuck out. Sorry, did I say all that? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's the gas resellers. The natural gas resellers are back in business. I thought that they had been banned in this province.
No, there's certain
law,
there's certain things that I've realized after looking into it that they are not allowed to do. Like, they're not allowed to say they are Enbridge. However, they mention the word Enbridge when they talk to you, and when they show up, they're not wearing Enbridge clothes, but they have literature with the Enbridge logo on it, which they have laminated and shit. And it's just like, so what are you here for? Like, he started off with a I'll give you all a quick story. It started off with a $2,000 energy credit, and I'm like, free money doesn't exist. This was on the phone call. She's like, well, why would you turn it down? There's somebody come talk to you for 10 minutes. It's a thing. We just take some information. If you qualify, it's $2,000. I said, why are you doing this? What do you get out of it? She said, well, we're a company that's been set up by the government to help them disperse these things. I'm like, okay, fucking send somebody by, whatever. There's a knock on the door next day, and this guy is out there. I open the door, and I just sort of see him, and immediately just like, I know who I'm fucking dealing with. Schmarmy fucking, hey, Mr. Tizzard, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And at that point, I decide, I don't want to do this. So I say, man, I've thought about it. I really don't want to have this conversation. Well, why would you not? But I'm like, I really don't. Just let me step in for a second, and sort of get warmed up. And I'm like, oh, man, like, come on, like, I'm here. Well, I just need to see your furnace. If I can see your furnace, I'll be out of your hair, and I'll just tell you if I can see your furnace. I'm like, okay, my furnace is just through this door. Let's go downstairs. So I open up the door to the furnace room, and we walk in, and he's like, oh my God! Oh, what? This is what you're using? Oh my! This is all on its last leg. Is this your water heater? Who put this? And who's maintaining all? Has this been maintained at all? Oh, I haven't seen anything like this in a long. And I'm like, okay, now you're fucking insulting me. You've seen what you need to see. Do I apply? Well, actually, I think you might. There's one thing I need to check. Can you get your Enbridge bill for me and let me see what credits they've been applying? I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, so at this point, he keeps going, and then he sits down, and he starts breaking out the paper, and he starts breaking down all of our monthly shit. And this is going on, and he's saying you can save this here, and you can save this here, and you can save this here. I'm going, why all the savings? Where's the $2,000 come in? Where's this $2,000? And then he's like, okay, so let me just give you this work order to sign, and I'll get my guys to come next week, and we'll set you all up. And I'm like, well, what exactly are you doing? Like, well, we're just going to set you up on this plan. It's going to save you all this money. I'm like, no. What the fuck am I signing? Just leave it with me. I'll look at it. No, I'm not from here. I'm from another town. Anyways, it turns out it's $175 a month.
From here, somebody would kill him.
Yeah, it turns out it's $175 a month on a 20-year amortization, which is $44,000 for a heat pump and a new furnace, which they're going to drop off simultaneously with contractors not from the area. You have to use them for servicing.
Yeah.
And it attaches the $44,000 to the title of your house. So if you sell your house, that thing goes with the new owner.
The purchaser gets to continue the payment.
So you've got to actually. He's like, but that's okay because you can add $30,000 to the value of your home with this thing immediately. And finally, I'm like, will you get out of my house? I said, you're not here. There's no $2,000 credit. You're here to sell me a fucking $40,000 water tank and furnace. Like, get the fuck out of my house. Anyways, it was, and then even as he's leaving, he's like, just let me get a signature here for you. I'll send some people out. I'm like, and the thing is, people sign these thinking that they're just getting an application to a grant, but it's actually, as soon as you sign it, you're on the line for the contract. The installers come, they take out your furnace, they take out your AC, they put in a heat pump, they put in a new furnace, and then they leave.
Oh my God.
And it's just like, what do you do then? They've taken your old shit, it's gone. Like, it's a total fucking scam.
They're probably refurbishing the other equipment.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, sorry, a little bit of a slimy story, but keep your eyes open, folks.
Yeah, my mom got scammed by people like that
That's
some
a 40
years back.
that's
and
a
it cost,
40,000.
it cost her like it was crazy. I mean,
Well, you had to pay to get out,
yeah,
right?
I had to pay to get out of it, kind of
Yeah.
thing. And a minute they charged you. I can't remember. I mean, we're talking a long time ago.
Yeah.
And we're talking, like $4,000 or $5,000 for a furnace, and the furnace they put in was a piece of junk.
Yeah.
It was worth maybe $1,500.
And that was it. He didn't give me any specs on what they were putting in, how many BTUs or whatever the fuck the furnace runs at.
Nope,
Get outta here.
they're a scurrilous bunch.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy out there these days. I'm not quite sure what happened here.
No, I
This
was
is
laughing 'cause
too
your-
much new
your
stuff.
shirt is now fully open like
Oh.
that. And like I just
Where's the
said,
Canada Goose when you need it? Oh, grab the skateboard. There's one on it. Yeah.
and I'm totally like, be like Steve in the whole thing.
Oh, that's where I was going. I was going to a big B like Steve. Yeah, so even if you get somebody in your home, I have a feeling, something, I asked this guy to leave several times, and I have a feeling that me actually standing up and demanding he leave, I think Steve would have done that. I mean, I don't think he would have gotten mad, but I think he would have said, hey man, it's time for you to leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you get one of these guys at home, be like Steve. Cheers, folks.
And the moral of the story.
If you twist and turn away, if you tear yourself into again, if I could, I would. If I could, I would let it go. Surrender, dislocate. If I could throw this lifeless lifeline to the wind, leave this heart of clay, see you walk away into the night and through the day. If I could, through myself, set your spirit free, lead your heart away, see you break away into the night and through the day, into the half-light and through the flame. To let it go, and so to fade away, to let it go, and so to fade away. I'm wide awake, I'm wide awake, I'm wide awake. I'm not sleeping. If they should ask, then maybe they'd tell me what I should say. True colors fly in blue and black, bruised silken sky and burning flag. Colors crash, collide in bloodshot eyes. If I could, you know I would. If I could, I would let it go, so to fade away. Let it go, and so to fade away. I'm wide awake, I'm wide awake, I'm wide awake. I'm not sleeping. Oh no.
Once again, thanks for spending another Wednesday with us here at Storyhouse Studios. Thanks to Trainer, Yorkville, and a Longtooth Beverage Company for being a part of the show. We love our time on the Whiskey Wednesday show and appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to hit up the tip jar if you feel so inclined. Never expected, but always appreciated. Tune in every week for more guests, songs, stories, drinks, and gear talk. And don't forget to visit the website, www.kentizzard.com, to sign up for the Whiskey Wednesday Wrap-Up. Compiled by Allison, this is a monthly overview with highlights, directories of songs, and so much more. Be kind, be helpful, be happy, be safe. See you next week.
The seal on a Jim Beam.